Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming my 4-month postpartum update, and usually I film this with Audrey, but today she is at daycare and I had a few minutes to film, so I decided to give you guys a quick update. I don't have tons of updates for you, but I did want to get this up and just give you guys anything new that is happening. For starters, I am 128 pounds. I usually don't say my weight because I really don't ever weigh myself, but I weighed myself maybe 2 days ago and I was 128 pounds. So I'm not back at my pre-pregnancy weight, but I'm getting there. I feel like I'm not doing any diet or exercise still at this point, but I am breastfeeding, and that is honestly just shedding all of my weight completely. Everybody's always asking what I've done to just lose the baby weight when I had Aria and now when I had Audrey, and my response is always breastfeeding. It's so good for the baby and so good for your own body, and you lose so much weight that it's just, I absolutely love breastfeeding. So I'm 128 pounds. Pre-pregnancy I was at 114 pounds, so I might not want to get back to 114 pounds just because I felt like I was a little bit too skinny at that point, but maybe 117. But again, I'm not dieting, I'm not exercising, I'm not doing anything, but I do want to start kind of training, because my husband had done a triathlon, which is running, swimming, and bike riding, and I really want to do one, just the two of us this time, because the first time he did it by himself. And that, I feel like training for that will be not only exciting, but it will get me back in shape, and I have something to focus on. So I would be training specifically for maybe do one in December. We know there's one at the end of November, but I feel like that's way too soon. I literally have not exercised in over a year, so I don't think I would be able to get in shape in the next 2 weeks. So I think December is a good time frame for us. Birth control, I don't know if I've mentioned this in past videos, but I am on birth control. It is safe for breastfeeding. The doctors knew I was breastfeeding, and so they gave me a specific birth control. I don't know the name of it. On that note about other babies, everybody was asking me if I'm done, if we're gonna keep trying for more babies, what is our future plan. And I think for now, we are good with 2 babies. We do want to try for one more because Jamie really, really wants a boy. So I told him he has one last chance, and if it's another girl, then that is it. We are closing shop at that point. But I do want to go for a third, and I just want a few years to go by. I want Aria to already be in school and Audrey to be a little bit older, and then we'll try for the third. So the first 2 were very close in age, and I want a little gap in between the, I guess, Audrey and the third. So hopefully, again, that is the plan. So obviously things always seem to change, but that is kind of what our plan is now. And hopefully, you know, we have the third, and then that is it for us. I've always told Jamie that we can have as many babies as we can afford, because babies are very expensive. So I do want to just keep it, you know, in the lower range of things, just because we really can't afford that many kids. So I think 3 is a good number. It's a family of 5. It's a pretty big family, and we'll be happy with that. Besides that, my hair is it's just so gross, and it's pretty long. It's not as long as when I had Aria. When I had Aria, it was really, really, really long, but I just feel like it feels very dry and not healthy. And I have been taking my prenatal vitamins. I take fenugreek and I take my placenta pills, and I don't know what is happening, or if you can even see. It kind of looks good on camera, but it's just very dry when it gets to the bottom section, and I don't know. I have not been happy with my hair, and I've been shedding a lot of hair. I normally shed anyways, so it's not something that is new, but I'm not happy with my hair right now. I don't know. It's just not, I can't run my fingers through it because it gets stuck, and it's just not the healthiest. I will show you my belly at the end of this video. I still have some stretch marks showing. I still have the linea negra showing, and it's still a little jiggly, but I'm pretty happy overall for not really being on a diet and not exercising and not really doing anything to help my stomach. it's done pretty well on its own and with the help of breastfeeding. Breastfeeding has honestly been so amazing for us. I have become a little bit frustrated just because Audrey seriously she eats way too much, and I have not been able to keep up with what she needs. So she has had a little bit of formula. When she is with me, she's exclusively breastfeeding. I have never given her formula, but at daycare we do leave formula as emergency, but she seems to apparently have formula maybe half a bottle every day. So that is really heartbreaking for me because Arya was exclusively breastfed her entire first year of life, but I just can't keep up with the supply. She just needs so much. In one feeding she'll have 7 to 10 ounces of milk, so I just can't. During the day I might pump maybe 16 to 18 ounces, so that's barely making it to 2 feedings for her, and she normally has around 3 feedings at daycare. So it's more than I can supply for her, and I've done my part. I take my placenta pills, I take my fenugreek, and I don't think it's a supply issue with me. I think she just eats way too much. So I am gonna talk to her doctor today. We have her 4-month appointment today, and I'm gonna talk to him about that. I'm a little bit concerned that she just eats a little bit too much, not because she's too chunky or anything like that, just because is the milk not filling? Do we need to give her oatmeal? Do we need to start giving her some food? I don't know what he's gonna tell us, so we're gonna be asking him that today. But it has been a little frustrating for me just because she has had formula, and that's just heartbreaking for me. But I mean, she needs it, so we have been giving it to her. And again, when she's with me during the weekend or the second she gets home, she's only breastfed. She never has formula if I'm there. If I'm present, she's never had formula. So it also kind of concerns me because I think maybe it's the daycare that kind of pushes a little bit of formula, just because if her belly is completely full, then she'll just sleep and she won't really bother too much. So I'm not sure if it's a daycare thing or if she really needs that much milk. I don't know. But again, I'm going to ask the doctor today and see what he says. And she has a little bit of a cold right now. She's just a little congested. I'm a little congested. We're all kind of congested. Jamie's the only one that is not sick. But Arya, both girls and myself were a little sick. And I think that is it. I'll go ahead and show you my belly now. And if you guys have any questions, I'm going to do maybe Saturday. I want to do a Q&A, which I have never ever done. So if you have any questions for us, if it's related to me or to Jamie or the girls, or just any questions, leave them down the comments below, and I'll answer it in that video on Saturday and post it up as soon as possible. I'm getting back into all of my videos, so I will be back up to date and filming regularly starting next week. I've just been so hectic with work, and it has been honestly crazy, but now I've been at work for a month already, so it's time to get back on schedule with my YouTube videos. So if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll go ahead and show you my belly now. So this is my belly. As you can see, it's a little jiggly. It's not super firm, but I'm not too sad. I'm pretty happy. I think, honestly, I don't have time to stress about my body. I have no time whatsoever at all. I'm always either breastfeeding or taking care of Arya or cleaning the house or cooking. I have no time for anything. So I really don't have time to stress about stretch marks or jiggliness or my body at all. So I have noticed though that my friends up here have changed drastically. With Arya, I breastfed her for a year, and they might have gotten a little softer, but I didn't really see such a difference. And this time around, I feel like my boobs used to be so perky, and now they're like, eh. So I guess mommy problems, but I honestly don't care. I'm already married, I have 2 beautiful children, and really, I think the things that were important 10 years ago are definitely not important right now. So it's sad to see the change in your body, but at the same time, it just really doesn't matter anymore. that is it. So again, any questions, leave them down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.